Hello, freaky friends. It's just your friendly neighborhood horror writer, Tia. This weekend, I'm going to LibertyCon. I've never been there. I've heard great things, and thanks to Shad, he's making it happen, kind of a birthday present, and I'm really excited to go. It's a very intimate con. They say on their website that they only sell like 750 tickets. So you get the chance, if you're a fan, going to meet your favorite writer, and so the writers have a chance to communicate with their fans. I'm going so I can learn something and so I can become the writer I want to be. There's a lot of interesting classes and I believe a lot of interesting people. So I'm very excited, and let's check it out. Being a goth in the South is hard, yo. So hard. It is extremely hot and the humidity is just melting, like you almost feel like you're drowning because you're just breathing in so much hot, wet air. And, you know, my makeup's already started melting off, and kind of why I do the natural look, because you can't notice when it starts peeling off your face. I'm having to use an umbrella to keep me from getting sunburn. I'm using 110 proof SPF, and I still got to burn just walking from the hotel to Chattanooga, choo-choo. And I am feeling pretty damn miserable. To be perfectly honest, I am just drenched, and I haven't even got to go to any of the panels today because we woke up late. But wow. Me and Shad kind of avoid going to outdoor events during the summer because it can be lethal. It can be literally lethal. And like, no, we can make the walk. We can do it. It's only a half mile. You know, we'll be healthy. We'll be able to eat what we want, and we'll be able to do the half mile, and we'll be good. But oh my God, I've already sweated off all the sunscreen. It's in my eyes, and wow. Feeling a little bit better now, and I'm finally able to kind of think. But we went to a panel talking about, you know, reality and where you get your ideas for horror and fantasy. And Sherry Priest was there, and Kevin Hearn. And I've read both their books, and I do believe that they are both excellent writers. And it was kind of fun because I could relate to how they came up with their stories and how the ideas and the process kind of works. So that's always neat to be like, yeah, I get that. I've been there, done that. And I'm enjoying the moment in this very old building, the choo-choo with some old-fashioned music. I'm very chill right now, and I feel so much better with the air conditioning. But we're off to the next panel. For the life of me, I can't remember. All I know is it's over the other building. We'll see. Well, we've done the LibertyCon thing. It is Saturday night, and we decided to come back to the room early. There's not really many parties going on. It's not a party con. It's definitely a writer's con. And you know, you're going there, you're there to mingle and talk to people about ideas and, you know, how best to market your book, you know, philosophies of what works and what doesn't work, self-publishing versus small publishing versus the big five publishing, that kind of thing. And I found it very helpful, and you know, I've definitely got some inspiration and some encouragement over the weekend, and I feel definitely refocused on where I want to go. Yes, I still have the same 3 goals: Wendigo Rising, the audiobook, and the 2nd edition of The Lesser Devil. They're the same goals, but I think I have a better attitude and a better idea of how I want to go about it. And I've also seen what sets me apart from other writers, and that really helped me kind of realize I have my own voice and my own style that I was afraid maybe has been watered down, or I'm not utilizing it as best as I can. And I definitely found what makes me unique as a writer and my branding and so on and so forth, which I'm still developing because I'm still a brand new no-name writer, and I'm quite excited about all that. Well, we're packing up for the day, and we're about to leave and go back to Huntsville. But I did do an experiment that I had a little fun with. I put out my bookmarks out on the big table where everybody's putting their bookmarks and pamphlets and things like that to sell their books and that kind of thing. And I really wanted to see if my bookmarks did their job. Did they pique people's interest? And I put out like 10, not many, because we came here a little bit late and there wasn't that much time, maybe 24 hours left in the con. And out of the 10, 5 of my cards got picked up. And that means in that whole table of the whole spread of the bookmarks and the pamphlets and everything, my bookmark did the job that it was supposed to do. It caught people's attention. And I'm very happy about that. I'm glad I got to do the experiment, and I feel a little bit more confident about the bookmark that I designed from scratch, because, you know, at first you're like, you know, what the fuck do I know? But it seemed to do its job. I got 5 out there. This isn't a very big con, and it was competing with, 4 or 5 tables spread of bookmarks and pamphlets and advertisements for books and cons and everything else. So feeling really good about that. I'm glad I got to do that. I've gotten some great ideas just walking around and observing things, and I believe that I have found something I can tap into that I haven't tapped into before to help with promo, marketing, and all that kind of thing, and still kind of stick to what my strengths are. I'm actually very much an introvert. I have a hard time selling myself. I'm proud of my book, but I still have a hard time selling it, especially since it's the 1st edition. And as with every 1st edition, no matter how careful you are, there are going to be some editing kerfuffles that have happened that you don't realize until you're like, other people have read it and new fresh eyes have read it and they're like, yeah, what the hell happened here? And especially since I'm trying to do the audiobook, I'm definitely reading through and I'm noticing like where something got really screwed up, and there's even a part where like the formatting kind of cut off one sentence, and it's just, you know, these things happen, especially when it's your first time out and you're not sure what to look for exactly until you stumble upon it. But I feel like this con has really helped me focus and kind of give me the encouragement that yes, I'm on the right track and I am learning what I need to learn. I just, practice makes perfect. Find what you're good at in your marketing strategy. And my thing is I have a hard time walking up to people and selling my book because I feel like an idiot. So I do other means like the vlogging and the blogging and all that. we'll see how it goes. I'm going to test out these ideas that kind of popped in my head after I realized, like, oh, I'm doing this differently from the other writers. Let me work on this. Let me do this and help myself stand out instead of kind of falling in with the pack. It's already very difficult for me because I am a female horror urban fantasy writer, more on the horror side. When I go up and approach people and talk about my book, they just assume it's a fucking romance novel or a paranormal romance. No, no, it is not that. Yes, there's a little sex in it. Of course, that's what happens in life. But the whole point of the book is not the sex. It is not, I wouldn't even call it a relationship, but it's not the relationship. So thank you for joining me on this trip and kind of education and experience this weekend. I have a lot that I need to process and hopefully put towards my goals this summer and further on in the future with my series, the Keenan Chronicle series, and my second book, Wendigo Rising. You know, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling re-energized. And I'm wishing myself all the luck. And I would like to know what your thoughts are. What are some of the marketing tools that you have used with success or failure? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. I make videos every other Monday. Till next time, may the night protect you as you protect the night.